friends, it's Amanda here, and today we're doing 2 eye looks using these new Ulta exclusive palettes from ColourPop. I have a full swatch and review with tons of comparisons with these palettes and the rest of this Celestial collection. But today I'm just going to be sharing some eye looks with you. I want to do one look from each palette. So first I'll show you the eye look that I was wearing in my review video with this She's Got Solstice palette. And then I'll show you this look that I'm wearing today using the All Things palette. This one looks simple and neutrally from far away, but then when you get up close, you see that really bright purple lower lash line. It's not super noticeable from far away, but then when you get closer, you can really see that bright purple. It's really fun. I like it. It's fun. For both of these eye looks, I really wanted to do something different out of my comfort zone. So for the All Things palette look, I'm actually wearing eyeliner, which I almost never do. I did a bright pop of color on the lower lash line, which is something that I really like the look of, but I don't typically wear very much at all. And then for the look with the She's Got Solstice palette, if you've already seen my review video, then you already have seen that look. But I really wanted to use the green shade from this palette because I so heavily gravitated towards these shimmers, the foily gold and this shimmery pink. That's really my comfort zone. So I wanted to make sure that I used this green shade. Both of the looks I'm going to show you in this video are really simple technique-wise, but it's just using colors in a different way. Very much spring vibes, and in the spirit of spring, I just wanted to change things up a little bit. So let's take a look at both of those tutorials and then I'll wrap up all my thoughts at the end. So I'm starting off by priming my lids with my favorite eye base. It's the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. This completely cancels out all the veins and discoloration on my lids. Then I just used a light dusting of this very pale peachy pink shade called Big Bang, just to set that base and give me a nice smooth surface to blend on top of. Next, I used the shade Nova. This is a really nice medium, sort of neutral brown, and I built that into the crease area. This makes a perfect transition shade for me for all types of looks. So I'm just taking my time blending that both upwards and downwards. I'm also going to take a little bit of that shade and put it right along my lower lash line as well. Next, I'm going to use the shade Earth Angel, and with a smaller, more targeted fluffy brush, I'm putting that along the outer crease and just sort of blending that down and out on the outer half of my crease area to really bring some of that pinky warmth and really blow out that blending area. Next, I'm using the shade Chromosphere. I'm applying this with a really small little flat brush. That way I have a lot of control over where the shade gets built up because I am mapping out the shape of this spotlight sort of eye look. So I'm putting that really densely packed on the very outer and very inner parts of my lid, just making sure that I take my time using small little strokes there to build up the opacity that I want. And I also took that shade on a pencil brush and just put it a little bit down onto that lower lash line. Next, I'm taking the shade Mars. This is my spotlight color. Just putting that on my finger, starting in the center of my eye, and then just gentle patting motions outwards to blend that spotlight look. I wanted to add a little bit more depth, this time mixing Earth Angel and Chromosphere and just defining those darker parts of the eye look again so that we get a nice smooth blend. Then I used this shade So Serious very lightly on a small detail brush on that inner corner part of the eye, curled my lashes, added some of my Milk Makeup Kush mascara, and that finishes off this look. This is such a simple technique. I really like to use a pop of color with this simple spotlight look. You definitely don't have to be an expert to use this technique, but it looks really fancy. It looks a lot fancier than it actually is, and it's just a really fun way to play with a little pop of color on the lid. This is such a fun spring look, but now we're gonna move on to the next look using the All Things palette. I am prepping my eyes in the same way, first with the MAC paint pot in the shade Painterly. This time I set my eye base using my MAC Next to Nothing powder, since there's not really a good setting shade for me in this palette, which is fine. Then I use the shade Nebula. Again, going back to this favorite brush. I use it every single day. This is the blending brush from ColourPop. It's just perfect for crease work in my opinion. I'm keeping my lid really simple and neutral with this look, and then the lower lash line is really where the fun is gonna come in. But I wanted to use this shade Intergalactic. Ever since I swatched it, I knew I wanted to put this on my lids, so I'm just applying that with my fingertip. And to blend into the inner corner, I took a little bit of this shade called Infinity on a really small flat brush and just sort of blended that towards the center, the inner corner. I went back in with that same brush and dampened it, this time with the shade Intergalactic, just to get a little bit more of that metallic, shifty shine out of that shade. And before I go getting crazy on the lower lash line, I did just a little bit more blending just to make sure that crease area was nice and blown out. Next, I'm going into the shade Stellar. This is a really pretty bright lavender, and I am packing that along the lower lash line on a small, dense flat brush, just really building up that color. I really finished up this look off camera, so I added the ColourPop BFF liner in the shade Crybaby to my lower lash line, the inner waterline. I added the BFF mascara in the shade Purple Prose to my lower lashes, just to really bring home that bright purple. And then I curled my upper lashes and added just that plain black mascara, the Milk Makeup Kush mascara. I love this look. It has such a fun little surprise with that lavender lower lash, but it's still that warm, sparkly, nudie type of lid, so it just has everything that I love, all wrapped into one look. I could not be happier with this. I had a lot of fun creating these looks, playing with these palettes, and just doing something just a little bit out of my comfort zone. I really like the way both of these looks turned out, and I've genuinely enjoyed both of these palettes. If you want to hear more of my thoughts on them, see swatches, see comparisons, definitely go and check out my previous video about this collection. There's tons of info there. I will leave that video linked in the description box for you, so make sure you check that one out. I would love to hear what you think about these palettes. Which look was your favorite? Are you going to be trying any of these looks? I always love to hear what you guys think about things too, so make sure you leave all your thoughts in the comments down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Want to change? That was eloquent. We know we're out here growing. Get it? Because it's spring, so you grow because flowers are growing. Are they? I don't know. I mean, I've been in my yard, but other than that, see, got a little surprise. Got a little surprise there for you. So I'm actually wearing eyeliner for this. Who is she? Okay, I need to bathe my face in highlighter really quickly before I get started. It's the best way to start any project. Behind the scenes footage, I'm using the Milani Baked Highlighter in Dolce Perla. And I freaking love this highlighter. Is it too much? Or is that a dumb question? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm ready now. Also, I'm wearing the Staying Up gloss. I said I was gonna wear this gloss in the previous video, and here I am wearing it. I want to show you my shirt because it's really cute. Look how cute this shirt is. Books over bros. I love it. I'm an adult. I don't care. Am I wearing a size XL Juniors Department Disney shirt? Yes, I am. Am I going to turn 35 years old this year? Yes, I am. So what? I will leave that linked down in the description box. That's all, folks. This purple lower lash line, I feel like it's not translating on camera. Maybe it is. I don't know. It's a vibe. I like it. I mean, I'm here for it. And I really went for it too. Eyeliner and mascara. You can't say I didn't go for it. I mean, you can. Some people probably will, but not much I can do about that now, is there? Okay, stay safe. Love your face, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, wash your hands, stay home. Bye. Bye.